Jai Shri Krishna. I am Purnima Patel and humbly request your vote as your AAHOA Woman Hotelier Director, Eastern Division. As a second-generation hotelier, a woman owner, and an operator for over 30 years, I want to further connect the resources needed to operate our hotels in this efficiency and improve the hotel level of services so that we all are able to increase our bottom line. Unemployment, lack of a voice to our franchisee owners, managing our customer high expectations, along with the recession coming our way, are only a few of the challenges facing our industry today. About 8 years ago, I initially joined AAHOA to learn more about the hotel industry. Since then, I have gained knowledge of its urgent needs for women's voices to be equally represented as a man's. Now, my goals are to provide a platform for us to network, educate, and advocate in the hotel industry. In order to grow our connections and advocacy efforts, for the past few years, I have visited many town halls, women-ran town halls, and conventions around the country. I plan to continue her ownership and AAHOA incentive created for the women to gather together and elevate each other. Working together with the AAHOA team and women's hoteliers, I will continue to be your voice and provide a clear guidance for all women hotel owners to aim for unity in this ever-challenging industry. I am here standing before you with a mission and a purpose. I strive for us to work together to create a stronger voice for her ownership and further build on our own collective financial successes in the hotel industry. I will use my dedication to all women in the industry and advocacy efforts, experience, and your support to lead us through these times despite the challenges we face. I humbly request that you put your faith in me for your leadership for the next few years. Thank you.
There are two candidates running for Young Professional Director, Eastern Division. Please welcome Bhavik Patel.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri. I am proud to be your Young Professional Director and running to be re-elected for another term. As a second-generation hotelier, I have been in the hospitality industry since the day I was born. I remember when I was 7, I would fold towels with my mom in the laundry room and eventually help clean rooms. As I got older, I would go fix ACs and ice machines with my dad and run the front desk. I was 16 when my parents took a trip to India, and I had to manage our hotels while in school. At age 21, after obtaining my master's degree, I decided I wanted to expand in the hospitality industry. I worked for a hospitality consulting firm and gained a breadth of knowledge in our industry. Shortly after, I started in private equity and found myself navigating the ownership and management of multiple hotels. In 2020, I joined the AAHOA board and spent the first year learning from our leaders. As I gained experience, I was able to start making a multitude of differences for the association and able to fulfill all of my original campaign promises. While serving for our membership the past 3 years, I drafted and passed bylaws changes with supermajority vote. I authored changes to the governance policy and began processes for board initiatives to expand on AAHOA's educational platforms. I also worked hard to rewrite portions of AAHOA's strategic plan and present them to the board. I am willing to work hard for the membership, do extensive research, draft policies, and find ways to make great ideas a reality and bring them to fruition. Just within the past month, I drafted 3 COGDs that will greatly benefit the association. They will expand on opportunities for young professionals, expand our educational opportunities for all members, and even address outdated structures. I'm here because I truly and genuinely believe that I can make a difference for all of us. I have a strategic vision for this association, and we can absolutely achieve it together. I have gained valuable experience over the past 3 years that I will continue to build on to bring creative ideas to fruition for our members. Thank you everyone for your time, and I humbly ask for your vote and support to continue serving as your AAHOA Young Professional Director, Eastern Division. Thank you.
And our second and final candidate for Young Professional Director, Eastern Division, please welcome Dylan Patel.
Good morning. Jai Shri Krishna and Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Dylan Patel from Savannah, Georgia, and I'm asking for your vote to be your next AAHOA Young Professional Director, Eastern Division. But I don't want to just ask for your vote. I want to earn your vote by showing how I intend to lead young hoteliers into the future. My focus will be on two things. First, to make sure our young professionals are properly equipped to build a successful career. And second, to attract more young people into our association. To properly position young professionals for success, we need more whole programs and better tools. None of us became hoteliers to be average, so our resources can't be just average. We need to show that hospitality is a rewarding career choice. We can achieve that in several ways. For example, by hosting more YP events and conferences to engage networking opportunities. By speaking to hospitality students on college campuses, teaching them the importance of advocacy. By establishing AAHOA scholarships for hospitality students. By offering online courses that educate my generation to our industry, teaching them the do's and don'ts of the business. As you can see, I have several ideas to pursue. Today's young professionals will become tomorrow's leaders within AAHOA and our industry. I'm very enthusiastic about the future of our industry, and I firmly believe in the concept of seva, of serving and giving back to the community. As a second-generation hotelier, I grew up in the hospitality industry, learning about hotel operations by working at properties owned by my parents. I have experience as a hotel owner, as a current YP ambassador for Georgia, and as a co-founder of an Atlanta-based hospitality networking group. Within these roles, I have accomplished many things by staging an agenda of activities for education and advocacy purposes, including hosting an event for young professionals with Noble Investment Group's Mint Shop. And as for advocacy purposes, I recently had the opportunity to meet with Georgia Governor Brian Kemp and directly voice our concerns with the $5 state lodging tax. I am also a firm believer in fair franchising. I don't think it should be one-sided to either party. We need to educate our members to resolve issues before they occur. Young professionals are the future. With my dedication and with your vote, we can make the future very bright for the next generation. I humbly ask for your vote and your guidance. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna and Jai Swaminarayan.
There's one candidate running for Arkansas Regional Director. Please welcome Danny Chintu Patel.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Danny Chintu Patel, and I am the Regional Director for the state of Arkansas. Look, I'm not going to stand in front of you and promise you what I can do for the next 3 years as a director, just like other candidates will. But what I will tell you is what we did in Arkansas together. To our Arkansans, you choose me to be your leader right before the pandemic hit, when the world was shut down and leaders didn't have answers. During that time, I requested each and every one of you to work together, help each other, put your egos and differences aside and get united. And you didn't let me down. You became my point and confidence during that point. We were the first few states that got much needed help from a state government and governor's office, from fundings to forgivable loans to the grants that we needed the most during that hard times in our industry for our members. It didn't happen because I was your regional director. It happens because you got united as one and we fought through together.
There you go!
You just saw what happened last week when a special interest group were investing money and pouring money in our state, like Airbnb and short-term vacation rentals. They were trying to get the bill passed for short-term rentals. It did pass Senate, but I'm glad to tell you it failed in the House Committee Tuesday. It not happened because I was testifying or I was lobbying against it. It happens because you guys were right together with me when we were doing it with one voice. Our leaders and our politicians are listening to us now more than ever. During my next term, I'm going to introduce several bills at the Senate, from fair franchising to short-term rentals, and we're going to need that help. Please support me as you have supported in the past. And to the members of the association around the nation, AAHOA cannot do this alone. AAHOA needs your help, your feedback, your support, and your ideas. We all as a member are invested in this success of this association. So please support, help, and get united. Thank you. I'm Danny Patel from
There are two candidates running for Florida Regional Director. First, please welcome Chetan Chris Patel.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chetan Patel. Many of you know me as Chris. I'm looking to earn your vote to serve you as your next AAHOA Florida Regional Director. As a first-generation hotelier, I understand the importance of having an association such as AAHOA to be that voice for our members and our industry. Over the years, I've owned and operated multi-branded hotels and restaurant portfolio, working in the hospitality industry for over 25 years. I have the leadership skills to hear your concerns and address them, to help you find solutions, especially for our region. Today, our industry faces many challenges such as fair franchising, short-term rentals, high insurance premiums, and drive-by lawsuits, such as ADM human trafficking. Let's not forget the impact they have on our independent and boutique hotels. I have personally encountered these issues. My goal is to work with our members to host productive talks and educate the elected leaders on these challenges that impact our industry. When it comes to communication, I'm a firm believer in keeping our members engaged. I plan to host town halls across the state so our members are aware of what's happening in our region and our association. I want to increase participation from our women and youth members as we're all stronger together. My leadership style is simple. I'll put all my passion and energy in uniting our Florida region to work towards achieving results. In return, please give me the opportunity to serve you by voting for me to be your next Florida Regional Director. Chetan Chris Patel, let's rock this and take our association and industry to greater heights. Thank you.
And the second and final candidate running for Florida Regional Director, please welcome Jayesh J. Patel.
Namaste, good morning. I stand before you not just as a candidate, but as a determined advocate and leader in the hospitality industry. Everyone in this room has invested their time, money, and trust into their businesses and AAHOA. Today, I ask you to invest in me. My name is Jayesh J. Patel. I ask for your vote and support for next Florida Regional Director. I have been in the hospitality industries for over 30 years. I have served on multiple committees in AAHOA during my past regional positions. I dedicated my maximum time and efforts to ensure the success of committees and ultimately the success of AAHOA. I currently serve on multiple franchise boards to ensure the betterment and growth of our investments. If elected as your next Florida Regional Director, I will work with our members to implement better policies that promote a healthy and successful hotel industry. I promise to focus on three key factors. First, the right to fair franchising. I will strive to hold strong, revisit and revise our approach to franchising. Second, advocacy. As a team, we need to advocate together on all important matters relating to our industry. We need to act locally but think globally. Third, education. I promise to hold more professional development seminars for our future and current members, as well as focusing on and increasing the involvement of our women and young professionals. These promises are just the beginning of my ideas for the development of AAHOA. With my voice and your support, we will become a stronger unit and succeed together in making valuable changes in our industry. Not only do I have leadership experience, industry experience, and AAHOA experience, but also I have value, education, and passion to take this organization to the next level. Please remember and vote Jai Patel for your next Florida Regional Director. Thank you.
There is one candidate running for Georgia Regional Director. Please welcome Vikesh Vic Xavier.
Good morning. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Vikesh Xavier from Atlanta, Georgia, and I am running to remain your AAHOA Georgia Regional Director. I humbly request your support for re-election to the board as a proven candidate who has served our Georgia hoteliers. During my first 3 years as your regional director, we have accomplished so much. We have partnered with GHNLA to allocate $150 million to the Georgia hospitality industry through our relationships with Governor Kemp. In addition, we have worked to pass laws that restrict short-term rental growth in our home state. In my next 3 years as your regional director, I want to tackle more what matters to our hotel owners. I will ensure that $150 million already approved by our state will be distributed to our membership at home in Georgia. I will continue to focus efforts to convert the $5 tax to a percentage-based system, which will provide relief to our economy properties that cannot charge a high ADR. The anti-business sentiment of extended stay ordinances that limit how long a guest can stay before they no longer can be evicted by the owners is becoming widespread. Small business owners should focus on maximizing revenues instead of worrying about how they will evict a non-paying customer. With your support, we have raised over $70,000 for 9 charities. This was made possible not only by the hard work of our AAHOA volunteers, past board members, past chairs, but by you, our dedicated membership. As a third-generation hotelier, I've grown up in the hotel industry. I do understand the bottom lines that matter for our industry, and my goal is to work together to grow your business. We need to maximize our margins, and that is something I've done successfully for our hotels by implementing technology, pooling resources, and working with all lawmakers to prioritize our business. This is how we pave the way for future generations to succeed in this industry. It would be an honor to continue to serve as your regional director for another 3 years. Together, we can maintain the momentum and take our hospitality industry to new heights. Thank you for consideration. Vote for me safe. Thank you.
There is one candidate running for Greater Los Angeles Area Regional Director. Please welcome Naresh N.D. Bhakta.
Ram, first of all, smile. Welcome to Los Angeles. Welcome to California. Welcome to
our great state. GLAA, born during COVID. Just think about it. We were not able to produce much for the first 2 years. Viren Patel chairman, Vinay Patel chairman. Guess what? When we opened the very first event, we had 395 attendees in the very first event. And I'll tell you one thing, because we are all one. And I must say, it is not about myself, it is about the team. Transparency, diversification, unity, and a unified message to where it needs to, that's my leadership. Did I let you down? Yes or no? I don't think so. One important message I have for you is this. You heard Swamiji earlier. There are so many messages. I copied that. At the same time, my fellow board member, Chitu, just said, he just read my mind. Whatever he was saying, that's exactly what I represent. And I tell you, I'm a fearless person. I'll stand up at any given time, any place, anywhere for you. Having said that, get ready. Tomorrow we need to go to downtown LA. That is the service I render to you. Ladies, do you love me? My ambassadors, do you love me? My board of directors, do you love me? My past chairman, do you love me? If everyone loves me, if you do not love me, please do not vote, because I am not going to be asking vote. I am going to be deserving your respect. And that's only way when I deliver my something to you. Yes or no? There is no such thing as asking. People must earn. Nothing is available in the market. Things available that you need to earn. Thank you.
There is one candidate running for North Central Regional Director. Please welcome Bhavesh Patel.
Good morning and Jai Shri Krishna. It is my honor to standing before you today as a candidate for AAHOA Board of Directors for North Central Region. My name is Bhavesh Patel. As a member of Board of Directors, my priority will be to work tirelessly to represent the interests and needs of our member, which is fair franchising. I will advocate for policies and initiate to promote the growth and success of our industry. I am committed to ensure AAHOA remains a strong and vibrant organization that serves the needs of all members. I believe in power of collaboration and will work closely with other board members and industry stakeholders to achieve our goals. Finally, I humbly ask for your vote and support to continue serving as the North Central Regional Director. Thank you.
There are two candidates running for North Pacific Regional Director. First, please welcome Alpesh Jiva.
Good morning, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Alpesh Jivan, and I am running to be your North Pacific Regional Director of AAHOA. I believe in fair franchising. We have been under the thumb of brands for way too long with no signs of relief. We need a seat at the table to fight for our bottom line. OTAs range from 15 to 20% commissions, yet I have successfully negotiated a reduction in commission fees and will put my full efforts towards making this my top priority agenda. Whether branded or independent, I want you to know I will make sure you have a voice in AAHOA. Personal accolades and awards don't result in member help. I have a proven track record of working for our members time and time again by leading the way against Prop 15. I'm not here for political gain or endorsements. I'm here to hold our representatives accountable. With our partnership with the California Hotel and Lodging Association, we have made strides in fighting frivolous ADA lawsuits. Along with my newly created task force, we were able to defeat Prop 15, which would have substantially increased property taxes for our California members. Today, I'm the president of the CHNLA Hotel Issues Pact, and together we fight legislation at the local level. As a third-year member of the Government Affairs Committee, we have fundamentally changed the way we utilize our PAC fund and added full transparency to the process. I personally authored a change to make the fund we use for advocacy to be fully transparent. I want to ensure that your dollars are utilized to only support our allies. Whether in Washington, D.C. or state capitol, I show up to advocate on behalf of our North Pacific members to move the industry forward. Rubber stamps only benefit a small group of individuals. We should focus on the best path forward for all of our members. I understand the concerns of our membership. Over the years, I have helped countless members navigate through difficulties and been an active member of our community for the past 2 decades with experience to lead our region to new heights. My name is Alpesh Jivan, and I humbly ask for your vote to become your next North Pacific Regional Director. Thank you.
And the second and final candidate running for North Pacific Regional Director, please welcome Ankit Panchal.
भाइयों और बहनों, नमस्कार, बोलो नरेंद्र मोदी. Sorry, that was just to get you guys' attention. Day, long morning so far. I am Ankit Panchal, running for AAHOA North Pacific Regional Director. I'm here with a mission to bring revolution in our region. Revolution, what our Prime Minister Modi brought to our country back home. I'm here to bring a meaningful change in our region, and not just limit to our region, but to our membership in whole. Our region has some pressing issues, and we need to sit down with our elected officials and talk about it. Some of these pressing issues are homelessness, labor shortage, labor laws. If I get elected, I'm going to sit down with these lawmakers and educate them how it's hurting our small enterprises. If I get elected as your AAHOA North Pacific Regional Director, I will sit down with our OTA partners and work on uniform commissions for our independent hoteliers. If I get elected as your AAHOA North Pacific Regional Director, I'll continue working towards advancement of 12 points of fair franchising. I want to do innovative town halls that will engage our young professional and women hotelier. I want to re-engage my members in our region by doing more town halls. I'm here because I'm passionate about our industry. I'm here to bring a change. I'm very grateful to be involved in AAHOA, and my name is Ankit Panchal, requesting all to vote for me. But before I leave the stage, I want to remind you a quote from Dr. Abdul Kalam. If we work with determination, we'll achieve anything. And that's what AAHOA is all about. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Krishna.
There's one candidate running for North Texas Regional Director. Please welcome Deeden Masters.
Jai Shri Krishna and Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Deeden Masters, and I'm honored to be running for the position of North Texas Regional Director for AAHOA. I want to start by thanking all of you for your dedication and hard work in the hospitality industry. As a second-generation hotelier, I understand the challenges that come with operating a hotel, and I'm committed to supporting and advocating for our industry. Over the past 3 years, I've had the privilege of serving as your regional director, and I'm proud to say that during this time, I have worked tirelessly to expand the reach of AAHOA to new members and new cities. I've also made it my mission to educate current members on how AAHOA can benefit and grow their businesses. I have seen firsthand on how dedicated our members are, and I know that we all put our blood, sweat, and tears into protecting our hotels. If elected for another term, I have 3 main goals that I want to focus on. Firstly, I will continue to increase AAHOA's participation at the local level, as I believe this is crucial to our everyday business. In the past 2 years, we have had multiple federally elected members of Congress do back-of-the-house tours at an AAHOA members motel. And I want AAHOA to be your conduit between our membership and elected officials on the state and federal level. Secondly, I'll be transparent on every facet of AAHOA. For example, we recently gave a PAC fund check to a Congress member in front of our membership at our regional conference. I believe that transparency is key to building trust and confidence among our members. Third, I've helped many members receive the Employee Retention Tax Credit, PPP funds, and the Texas Travel Industry Recovery Grant during one of the hardest times in the industry. I'm committed to continuing to help members utilize the extra American Rescue Plan funds dedicated to the hospitality industry in our great state of Texas. As your regional director, I've always put your needs first, and I'm committed to continuing to do so. I have an extensive experience in all facets of the hospitality industry, from development to management, and I've also worked at a development company for the past 6 years, constructing over 500 keys while managing our family portfolio. In closing, I would like to leave you with a quote from Henry Ford, who once said, "Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success." I believe that if we work together and support each other, we can achieve great things for our industry. Please vote for me, Deedon Masters, as your next North Texas Regional Director. Thank you.